I just kind of hit like emotional wall today, and I was like, fuck it.
Like you had an existential crisis.
I think so. I have that like once a day.
Oh, wow. That's often. And I
Yeah.
thought I was mentally ill. That's crazy.
Mentally ill, gang. I'm excited.
I thought, yeah, wow. Are you okay?
Oh, no. I'm in so much pain. It's amazing.
Honestly, I feel that.
Dude, he's out of hand. That's why I wanted you on the controls. He doesn't know how to fucking act, bro.
Oh, I love this.
This is crazy. Welcome back to a new episode of Heavy Breathing Podcast. I'm your host, as always, Jakey Flaky, better known as Jacob Moran.
Yo, let my man rest. Let him rest. Please.
You know what's really funny?
What's up?
Is that
no.
when I make it famous, I'm going to keep a note of every fucking thing you've done to me.
Every infraction.
Every fucking thing, but I'm using to spit out my gum, but...
Oh, I thought you were about to start over. I was like, damn, he's crazier than me, because I surely would have brought out a pen.
No, I'm going to blackmail him probably. But anyway.
I love that.
Welcome back to a new episode of Heavy Breathing Podcast. I'm your host, Jakey Flaky. As always, Jacob Moran, better known on the streets, better known as that guy.
Ew.
Was that not a good one? I tried to come up with a new nickname. It didn't work out for me. Everyone has a good nickname. Do you have a nickname? You do have
depends.
a nickname.
I mean,
nickname.
I'm dead. I mean, yeah, my Instagram handle. I mean, people started calling me Shelby the Gemini for like the last 3 years, but
I wish I knew you want Gemini.
No.
What?
No. What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Literally.
Is the artist, his name is Gemini?
No, like it's like they talk about Geminis a lot.
Oh, there's
like,
hella songs. I mean, I feel like Larry June came out with it. No, not Larry June. Who is that guy? It don't matter. Princess Nokia, she has a Gemini song. There's lots of Gemini songs.
You name two people. I have no idea who that is.
Do you know who? Well, I could talk about Gemini celebrity. Unfortunately, Donald Trump.
Okay, that I know.
You know what? People try to bullshit me. They're like, "Oh, Hitler was a Gemini too." I'm like, no, he was not. His birthday is 4/20. He's a Taurus. He is unhinged though. Kanye, G-Eazy, Tupac, rest his soul.
Man, y'all got cool people.
Yeah,
I didn't get
equally fucking crazy.
I think I have.
Are you a Leo? You give me Leo energy.
I'm Sagittarius.
Oh, that attracts you. Bless you.
You know, everyone always gives me shit because I'm a Sagittarius. I don't know why, because we're the funnest signs.
Y'all are hell.
Very, very much so.
Y'all are hell, truly.
Very, very much so. I'm like really attracted to Sagittariuses too.
That's some Sagittarius ass shit.
Ain't it? Ain't it?
So Sagittarii are like diet Virgos, and Virgos are very, and people know I love Virgos, but you guys are like diet Virgos, and you guys are very self-absorbed, but that's okay.
Self-absorbed.
Yeah.
Am I self-absorbed? I'm not asking you.
Yeah,
Olivia.
don't ask him. Yeah.
By the way, hold up.
Tell us.
Olivia's
Hi.
back. She's always coming in every time we need some help. This is like your third time on here.
So yeah, I'm Shelby, by the way.
Yes,
Yeah,
we have
the
Shelby.
Gemini on Instagram.
She hosts the Mixer podcast, a very fun podcast with
Thank you. With
Mike.
Yeah,
That's a very good one. I like watching that. I like your guys' clips.
they're funny. We're some little wild turkeys. We're some characters for
Yeah,
sure.
I've seen that. So you guys make drinks every episode?
We do.
my-
Either I come up with something, or we have a guest on who's a bartender, and they do it on like intentionally.
See, like I wish I want to get better at bartending. Like not bartending per se, but just making drinks. Because I can make a killer Crown Apple Sprite, but that's about it. I can mix pops and alcohol. That's about it. Other than that, you're telling me I made a sex song. No, it's called Sex in the Driveway. I made that one time, and I made that pretty damn.
Wow,
It was pretty fucking good.
is that a play on Sex on the Beach?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but they
Sex
called
on
it
the
Sex on the Driveway, and I was like, well, that's neat.
I was about to say something, but hey, I'm not going to shoot down Sex in the Driveway.
I say you say it. Sex on the Driveway.
Highly recommend.
Oh.
On the top of a Camaro, for sure.
Oh, on the car.
Oh, on the car.
Wow.
On Bumblebee like that? That's crazy.
I'm not going to say what color it was, because if this weirdo's out here watching it, then he knows what color his car is, but it wasn't yellow.
It was definitely red.
It was not.
Definitely black.
It was. No, it was not. I mean, it was green, so for all
Green.
A green Camaro.
A green. You don't see that much. And I never think when I see a green Camaro, I want to have sex on that car. I never think that.
You smarter than me.
There's some cars. Have you ever seen a car where you're like, and be real, this open room discussion. Have you ever seen a car where you're like, I would like to have sex in that car?
Absolutely.
I've seen cars where like trucks.
You complete the fifth.
Trucks maybe in the back.
Yeah. Oh, you mean like the truck bed?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you don't mean like...
I mean, there too, but...
It depends on the truck. As a person who owns a truck, it kind of depends on the truck. Like, if you have, like, a full double door, then...
You're speaking to a girl who learned how to parallel park in an extended cab pickup truck.
Right?
Maybe
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh.
So, yeah, it depends. It depends on the passenger room in the back. Yeah, if you got somebody... I don't know what the newer one is, but it's like an apartment back there.
Yeah, some of them are huge, like the
Huge.
double doors.
Huge.
Huge. They're huge.
Or the other downside is if you're a big guy, it's kind of hard to do a truck also. You got to make it work.
You can make it work.
You can, but man, is it
You're going to be
difficult.
sweating.
It's hot in there.
You got to put in work.
Do people not sweat when they have sex? When
Well,
I hear
no,
people
I
say
meant-
stuff like that?
No,
you just
I
mean,
meant like
it's a
in the
lot of
car.
work.
Like,
Oh,
you got
okay.
you got to move around. You got to do different shit.
I just
You know
outed
what I mean?
myself. You're like, you sweat during sex? I'm like, what are you doing? You're not doing jumping jacks? Like, that's crazy.
You're not
How
doing
can you sweat when you're only
gymnastics?
two
Yeah,
pumps
you're not doing
in?
splits on the dick. What? I heard that. Okay, so you think trucks? You're like, okay, functionally speaking, physically, truck could
but
be
the
possible.
newer cars, have you guys seen the newer cars like with the
Where they drive
newer
themselves?
colors? No.
Oh, the newer color. You're going based off colors?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you did ask her, does she ever see a car that makes her think that? So maybe that's what she's
What color
describing to us.
car and what car was it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't. It's
Okay,
like
what
a-
color was it then?
It's like a bluish grayish color.
Oh.
But I don't
okay.
remember what kind of car it was. But it was like an SUV. And it looks pretty big.
They have a Forerunner.
so-
They have a Forerunner that's kind of in a color because I've always wanted a Forerunner, but I never knew how much they were. Even though I drive kind of an up there car, Forerunners are crazy. Those bitches easy stock factory stock like $60,000. Shit's
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah, when I was looking at cars a couple months ago,
Yeah.
I was like, damn. Like,
Yeah,
I saw a
shit's
lot
crazy.
of cars where I was just like, that'd be neat. Try that in there.
Or a
Dude,
Passat.
a Passat?
Yeah. Or not the Passat, whatever the big version is in the Volkswagen. But yeah.
I see. Now, like, when I see cars also, it's like also, I'm like, that'd be a cool car to drive around. But like, I think of every possible thing I could do with that car or in that car.
Yes.
I had to put that so much process
Yes.
into that, or else I'm like,
It's gotta be functional.
yeah.
So
You know what I mean?
what how do you feel about cars? Do you think they should be functional or are you just there for the look? Talk to us.
I only care about the seats. If they're not red, I don't want it.
Wait, red seats?
Red
Yeah,
seats.
I want red seats in my car when I
Okay.
get a car.
Okay.
That's a very
I have a
specific
specific
thing.
car I want.
What
Okay.
car?
or is she
Look.
gatekeeping? Oh, she's gonna share.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Okay, yeah. Well, wait. Hold, please.
Yeah,
It's
please.
the Lexus ES 350 F
All right.
2021.
All
Can we
right.
get a timestamp on how quick she pulled that up?
That was
Like,
great.
that was
She had
literally
that
less
said
than,
that
like,
in her.
3
She had that
seconds.
in her tabs.
Yeah, that was the most recently
I keep
searched.
cars I want. I keep in my tabs too.
That was in recently
It is in my
searched.
tabs.
I keep it
I
right next to
It's
the
been there
point.
for you like 2 years.
Okay, period. That's okay. I love
See,
that.
that's
for you.
manifesting that. That's what that is. That's a goal.
Yes.
And then you know what?
yes.
And we're gonna reach that goal.
Yeah, I need to
Good.
start driving first.
Oh yeah, I forget. She
Shorty don't drive.
don't drive.
I love that. That's kind of like not functional in a driving city, but that's like a cool like icebreaker. Like you have my attention. Talk to us if you'd like to talk. If you don't have to explain yourself. I'm just curious.
Me personally,
Yeah.
I'm not like in a rush to drive, but now I am.
You just want to be a passenger princess?
Yeah, exactly.
First of all,
I
that's
am
They're
okay.
like a passenger
I am one.
bum.
Oh, wow.
Learn how to drive.
Can I
Get tired of
ask
picking you up.
how old you are?
I'm 20.
Oh, that's totally excusable. That she's still like she's not really still
I
feeling.
was driving at
She's 20.
14.
Yeah, I was too, but
Yeah.
that's a thing with them with their age group. They don't like to.
I know. You know what?
This
You
is
were
a
so
study.
right.
Like this has been talked about. I have lots of clients complain that they're like 15, 16-year-olds have like zero desire to drive. And it's not because, in my opinion, what I've valued or gathered from this and what I've valued in these conversations is like, it's not that they're lazy, because people like to say that these kids are fucking lazy. They just like don't get me started on why we need public transportation. But go ahead. Yes. What have you learned from these studies and these articles? Trust me, I could get pissed off.
Studies.
I'm not mad at her.
Listen, what I think is
What
that
do you think?
you obviously have a lot of places you want to go, right? You want to be
Sometimes I just want to be in bed.
See,
see,
she don't even care.
That now back to the lazy part, because if we're starting to put everything together here, it's starting to look like someone's just lazy and doesn't want to drive. I will take you to Harmon. That's where everyone learned to drive, at this Harmon High School, this big ass parking lot. Teach you how to drive.
When I first drove, I drove in the Washington parking lot.
Okay, see?
That's bigger than Harmon.
So you have driven before, technically, legally.
Like a few times.
I taught my friend how to drive. The first time he ever drove a car, how I taught him, I was just like, I was tired. I was like, hey, fuck it, bro. You're driving. And he's like, really right now? I'm like, you're fine. He's like, it's raining and it's pitch black outside. I'm like, it's like swimming. You just got to just dive in, you know? And so I told him, like, here you go. Let's do this. And he drove. And he's one of the best drivers I've seen today. I taught him one move when you're doing the steering wheel. Some people like to hold it and shit when they first start driving. When it comes back, you know, when they're turning, just gotta let it slide. That's it. Let it slide. And that's the one thing he remembers the most from my teachings is to let it slide. And he's one of the best drivers. Turning a car.
I'm still stressed at you saying it's like swimming. Like, no, babe.
Yeah, it is. It's fun. Oh, it is. It is, though. It is. It's life or death in both situations. Either you're going to drown or crash the car. It's the same. Thank you. It's the same thing. Literally.
That's also my biggest fear is getting honked at.
No, that's a fear for people. You know how people are just like awkward and introverted and they're just like scared they're going to get called on in class? People are afraid to get honked at. That's like something they like literally try not to drive stupid because they don't want to get honked at. Oh. I could give two flying fucks because I was taught how to drive by a dude with a commercial class driver's license, like CDO. So like I'm not a bad driver at all. I take it so serious. I'm looking a mile ahead. I'm far enough back that I can see over your car. Like,
yeah, I mean, I'm pretty good at driving for the most part. Like I'm really never doing any dumb shit. I mean, I drive all the time, so you would know. Like when I took my driver's test, he was on his phone the whole time, and he's like, turn here, turn here, turn here. And then we go and we get back, and he's like, well, how'd you think you did? And I was like, oh, you know, I'm pretty sure I did all right. And he's like, well, I felt safe checking my email, so you passed. And I was like, well, fuck, okay,
is that
cool.
Legal? That sounds very illegal.
I don't know, but either way, Poppy got his pass. So.
I'm glad you're alive. I'm glad your instructor's alive with that type of attitude. That's crazy. I'm not mad at you. That's just some wild thought process behind that guy.
But think about the people who were crappy driving that he passed. See, I'm a good driver, but think about all the people he just passed because he was being lazy. You know what I mean? Those are the people I'm worried about.
I think that instructor.
That instructor's letting some fucking maniacs out on the road. That's what that is.
Now, Shelby, I don't know if you've seen the episode of Honesty Hour, but Mike had addressed the same thing. He said that men were better drivers than women.
Mike and I have had that. Maybe him and I have not had this conversation.
Have you had that?
It sounds familiar, or maybe it's because I watched that clip or something like that, or maybe I saw it. Statistically, literally, science that is not true. Women are better drivers. Well, we're safer drivers.
Hit a few curbs. Nothing crazy. Yeah. Guys hit guys. Guys hit other cars. Yeah, you know what I mean?
That's what I was gonna say. Is like, yeah, we might be hitting shit, but we're not putting other people in danger. And yeah, that's why the insurance rates are higher. But it doesn't keep dudes from, you know, pissing off. And
who do you think drives drunk more, women or men?
Men for sure.
I think so.
They're overall more dangerous drivers in every category.
Well, fuck, we're just losing
from my
there.
experience, men.
Yeah, period. Everything, any problem you could literally think of on this globe, men.
I don't know. I like to think there's a weird stigma when it comes to this where when a guy's drunk and says he's fine, another guy will go, are you sure? I'm like, all right. He'll believe him more than a girl. Like if a girl comes up to him and says, oh, I'm a little drunk, but I can drive. I think defensively the guy will take the keys of a girl versus the guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it leads to more
because I've done low key. I've kind of thought that in some process because like I was with the girl and she was like, I don't know, I can't. She's like, I think I'll be fine. I'm good. I can drive. I'm like, dude, I just seen you take like 4 shots, bro. Like you were not driving.
I would agree with that statement. Yeah.
But I think in my head though, sometimes, and I think there's a lot of dudes, is that a lot of guys, you see dudes and you know you drink with them, they're like, I know their tolerance in a sense. But when you see girls do it, because every time I've not really known and I'm not saying it's not a thing, but I've personally not known a girl that can like really hold their drinks in. Like,
You ain't met my bitches.
again,
Continue.
that's what I'm saying. I have not met these bitches, you know? So I'm just like,
Fair.
I've been around fucking lightweight girls, and I'm like, you can't drive, bro. Like, stop. You know what I mean?
Well, good for you, though. I'm not mad at you. Fuck. Yeah, that's what you should do. That's what everybody should do. So I agree with you. Like a dude, it's like, oh, yeah, bro, I'm fine. And they're like,
But
okay.
I still yell at the dudes, too. I'm
Well,
like,
you
come on, no
should.
joke. People's instincts, majority of the time, are just to check on the girls first, if you're a good
Yeah.
guy. So.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying I don't let any of my friends drive drunk. So I agree with what you're saying. And because of that, I don't allow that to happen. Like, I don't let a lot of my guy friends drink and drive and try not to burp either.
I try to, I do my best. Like, I got in an argument with a few friends like a couple weeks ago because they were all drunk. So I'm the
Yeah.
one who drove because I
Yeah.
was sober. And they're all like, come on, let's go grab some food when we got back to the place because I was getting ready to go home. And I was like, guys, don't drive. And they're like, we're fucking fine. We're good. I'm like, nah. I was like, y'all didn't shut the fuck up the whole ride here. And we're running
There
around
were
yelling
indicators.
shit out. I'm just saying, the symptoms of y'all being drunk, it's high as fuck right now, all right? You test positive on a COVID test for drunkenness, all right? Like, I get it, all right?
Oh, no.
But they were fucking, like, calling me names. I'm like, you know what?
Belligerent.
I was like, fuck it. Ruin your lives. I don't give a fuck. Fuck it. I tried. Whatever. I did my
no.
best. I did. Fuck it. Fuck them. I'm just kidding. I love them.
I wish there was like, this sounds like creepy, but I wish sometimes when your friends really are that drunk, I wish you could just like get them wherever and just use like a little horse tranquilizer and be like, you don't need to drive. Because sometimes people are crazy and they'll find their fucking keys.
I hide keys.
I
hide 'em.
watched I watched a homegirl like try digging through like my person, like basically like tapping my pants and like tapping. I had a hoodie on that night for whatever reason. I remember it was in the springtime.
So what you
And
got
she's
on you?
Yeah, like trying to go through, and I didn't even have a purse on me. I think I literally just had on a hoodie and like pants. And she's like, where are my keys? And I'm like, bitch, listen, for the last time, I literally told you I'm not letting you go anywhere. And she was like, I just tell the story because they were talking about food. She's like, I'm fucking hungry. And I'm like, I haven't seen this bitch eat in like 15 hours. So I really feel inclined to go take her to get food. But I like told her, I was like, you can't go home, but I can drive. I was sober. I was like, I can drive. And she's like, fine. But if you drive crazy, I'm taking over. And I'm like,
I have a question for
Yeah.
girls.
yeah, what's up?
Why don't you guys eat?
We
Y'all
have,
never want to eat. Like, I'll be
we-
hanging out. And I'm like, what'd you eat last? I had a piece of toast earlier, but I mean, that was just for breakfast. So I was like,
we're busy running the world. Like, you're busy, right? Like, I get busy. She said, fuck.
Nah.
she's like, I eat. I don't know
said,
what you're
"I
talking
eat."
about.
And a lot of us are caffeinated. Caffeine's a natural, I'm not even being goofy. Like, caffeine's a natural appetite suppressant. So it's in a lot of diet pills.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Because I'm always like,
Or like cigarettes. A lot of bitches be vaping. Bitches be vaping.
vape.
I used to be bitches. I'm no longer bitches. You might catch me on the weekend, like snagging someone's vape. but
I was
don't
bitches
smoke
in
for real.
Texas because I was vaping down there the whole time.
I was
for some
bitches in
reason.
Texas.
I was vibing. I was just like, I feel like a bad bitch out here. I was cool. I was tight. I felt good. I was there for a quinceañera. I was vaping in those fucking 15-year-olds' faces. I was like, what little
Hey.
fuckers?
Hey, Elf Bar sponsor.
Yeah, literally. I'll tell you what.
Escobars.
They had like the gas station, the ghetto ass gas station had like a dragon something.
A dragon? What?
I don't know. It burnt my fucking throat though, so I don't think it was like safe. But I've had that. And that was pretty good. But yeah, I got into vaping for a little bit there, and then I was just like, you know
For a
what?
weekend?
Actually, for about a week or two.
Oh,
All
you're
right.
okay,
Yeah,
we're down there.
okay.
Okay.
I tried learning how to do. Tricks with it.
Yeah, rings.
I was
and
trying to
stuff.
be that douchebag, but
Yeah.
it didn't work out.
Oh, you were like on like an actual like big vape thing?
No, I thought I could do it with just regular ones.
Oh.
Like, I didn't put too much
Same.
effort into it.
Oh, my brother be doing all types of shit. Does smoke rings, all types of shit. Be doing waterfall.
I want to learn how to do shit like that.
I had a friend try to teach me cigarettes when I was like 16. It didn't work. She could still do that. I don't know if she.
Wait, with cigarettes?
Yeah, we were bad kids.
That reminds me of my friend. I had a friend. He was 12 years old smoking cigarettes outside of his house.
Oh, that's terrible.
That's funny. If you
Inside
ask
of his
me.
house?
No, outside.
Oh, they
That's-
sit inside. I'm like,
Were
oh
his
my
parents
God.
smokers?
Yeah.
No, I think he just found
Really?
a pack and just started smoking. I was
That's
like,
crazy. That's how it starts.
I fucking love this dude.
That's how it starts.
He doesn't smoke though. He's like, because I remember we were in high school, we're just talking, and it was almost like an adult conversation. He's like, yeah, you know, man, I stopped smoking a couple years back. I'm like, dude, we're 16. What the fuck do you mean you stopped smoking a couple years back?
You stop. This is when you start smoking.
Yeah,
Right.
literally. I was like, you got ahead of the game. Good for you.
Yeah, I got it out of his system. Bless
This
him.
dude also,
Do you? Oh, go ahead.
I was about to say, this dude, never mind. Actually, I'm going to put him out there and people are going to put two and two together. Never mind.
Let's not incriminate today. Do you have any vices, my good friend? Good answer.
We have any what?
Vices. Smoking is a vice.
Oh,
Mhm.
no.
Yeah.
Do you? You don't have nothing? That's boring.
I'm a smoker.
She don't drive. She stays at home. What did you expect? I'm kidding.
I figured if you don't drive, you
Not
at least
my
smoke
house.
weed or something. Like, fuck.
She probably got people watching her and listening too.
Nah, she's fine. We put it all
My
on
stalker.
there.
You got a stalker?
You a stalker.
No, not no more. I can't get
Not
into
no
it.
more.
She's like, cut that.
Just a little bit. Just can we get a little bit of it? A little bit of it.
She's like,
Nah. My mom's
Yeah.
gonna beat my ass.
She's fine. I'm looking at this camera like it's looking at me. She's fine.
it's fine.
It's just a little stalker. Ain't nothing bad. Have you ever had a stalker?
No, not in like the textbook sense of the word, but I have an ex who like won't leave me alone, and he will probably find a way to watch this.
Nice. Hey,
Yeah, it
check
actually.
in.
Hey.
Like and subscribe.
Hey.
Like and sub. Show your support.
No, I've had to ignore some messages because he knows he's in the wrong for trying to reach out to me.
Wait, you don't block him?
So he was blocked on everything, and then I was going through a really dumb like healing phase.
Them
It's
healing
like-
phases fuck everything up because
They
then
be
you're like,
ruining
I
shit.
forgive.
It's like I should stay bitter and fucking miserable. I be getting caught up when I get fucking when I express emotional tolerance. I just get a little, a little tweaky. But yeah, no. So randomly, I was at Mosaic and he like called me, and he has a really interesting area code that like only I would really know. Like even the average Missourian wouldn't know this area code. And I looked at Mike, and I was like, I was in the middle of Mosaic. I was like, with my little baby purse and like my little dress on. And I was like, I have to go take this call outside. He's like, it's like 20 degrees outside. I was like, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna go find a cigarette. So I found my homie Billy. I'm a social smoker. Hi, Bill. Get a cigarette from him. And then I call this number back, and sure as shit, it's my ex that I blocked like a year or two
there's
ago.
a way.
Yeah. And he's like, I can't believe that you answered the phone right now. And I'm like, yeah, like it slipped out. I'm blunt. It's like, yeah, I unblocked a whole lot of phone
You
numbers.
didn't have a friend
Okay,
call
good.
you? Did you ever do that with you?
No, but
I
it's
had
really,
one where their friend called me, and then now I was just like, because I was like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And I called, and they left me a voicemail, and then I heard the ex in the back, and I heard her, and I was just like, and I was in that healing phase too, and I was just like, well, I'll see what's up. Also, I was feeling a little toxic that night too.
good.
So then I answered, I was like, what do you guys want? Wink, wink. And I was like,
Oh, my night was so ruined. I know I draw out stories, but long story short, he told me to call a friend because his phone was about to die, allegedly, whatever. That friend calls me back at like 4:00 in the morning laughing. And he's like, hey, long time no talk. It'd been like 3-4 years. And he was like, yeah, he's fine. And I'm just like, thanks. And
that's weird.
yeah. So to your, I was not feeling toxic. I actually told the friend, I was like, my whole night was actually ruined. So my night's been ruined the last like 4 hours. This really killed my mood. But anyways,
not me.
you were
I was
feeling
feeling
toxic.
toxic. I was
El
feeling great.
Toxico? You were
Yeah.
feeling really good.
I was feeling great because then I was just not really in a sense, but I was just like, what the fuck, bro? I was like, that's kind of funny though. Like, you use your
screaming.
friend. But now I just thought about it. Like, I just blocked
Yeah.
her and the friend. So now there's like no way to contact me.
We should talk
You know
about
what I mean?
that. How do you feel about blocking people? I was having this conversation with a homegirl last Sunday, and she's like, that's so mean. I'm like, girl, fuck them. They disrupt my peace. I don't want
Yeah.
you ever trying to whatever. I
How
forget
many
you
times
exist.
do we unblock though? The block and unblock.
I've never blocked and unblocked. This is like the first
Oops.
time I've like unblocked because usually those people don't reach out to me. Because like if we ended, babe, it's for good reason. There's a couple people that I'm on good terms with. Like there's one guy that I can think of. He lives out of state now, but I like dated him before COVID.
Mhm.
We're cool. Like we don't really interact on a regular basis. We like each other's stories. Like off my
Yeah.
business Instagram.
I tried to keep
He's got
it
a girl.
cool.
She's cute. They're both doctors. It's whatever.
I tried to keep it cool. Like with
Yeah, I ain't got no
anyone I've
beef.
had like a past with or anything. Like
Yeah.
there's a few here and there where I'm like, What about you?
What about you? Do you block? Let's hear from you, girl.
There was one ex that I did block, but I unblocked him.
Why'd you do that?
Toxic, huh?
No,
You're feeling
no,
toxic.
I haven't reached out to him. He hasn't reached out to me.
Period.
Nothing.
See, sometimes that works. That's how it's worked out for a lot of mine, except for this weirdo I was talking about. But yeah, so
But wait, but like you still unblocked them though.
yeah,
There's still that
so
thing.
what?
Just the
Well,
same
just
as like
his number.
just like, but like, why not keep it blocked then? Why unblock it?
What if he
What
wants
are
to
we?
reach out to me one day?
For, but do we want him to reach out to you? Is the thing. So then why keep him blocked then?
Anyways, fast forward.
Am I not making sense here? Like,
You are here. There's two problems here. Yes, you're making sense. That's not one of the problems. Me, I love lying to myself. Lying's fun sometimes when it's to yourself.
Yeah.
And then, two, I'm a girl's girl, so I gotta back her up.
Mark, be a guy's guy
No,
here.
forget Mark's here for a second. Mark's not here. The man behind the curtain is not here.
What do you think, bro? Who have you blocked anyone before?
Yeah, I've blocked people before. I've gotten blocked too. I mean, it comes both ways for
I've gotten
guys.
blocked before. I remember, it was that same girl. She was like, I ran into her at the club. She was talking to me, and then she was like, I blocked you and all this stuff, and I was like, okay. And then she's like, I mean, but if we want to talk, I'll unblock you. Do you want me to unblock you? I was like, that's honestly up to you, bro. I don't care.
She knew what she was doing.
I hate when
I know
they
what she
ask,
was
like,
doing.
do you want me to unblock
And my
you,
dumbass
bro?
was
I've
like,
never-
going with it. I'm like, do whatever you want, bro. Well, I don't care. Do your thing.
I have never told anyone to their face that I have blocked them.
Me either.
Like the dude that I'm talking
Really?
about, I never told him he was blocked. Well, I got a little lippy. I lied. When I answered the phone, I was like, yeah, I like unblocked you recently. And he's like, you have me blocked? I'm like, you just thought it was going to voicemail every single time, babe?
You want
That's crazy.
so what's funny is
Yeah. Educate
They-
us.
this person blocked me twice.
The same chick?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then always unblocked me. But then it was funny because the second time she did it, because she only had me blocked on the phone, but like on Messenger or anything, like we were
Yeah.
still like hearting each other's stories and stuff and still doing all
Hey.
that. So I'm like, you can block me on the
Dude.
phone, but we're still texting each other. So I'm like, it's just kind of dumb. Okay, you don't want to FaceTime me. Answer
That's
the-
kind of how I was. Like,
that's
with
basically
my-
what it is.
my
I'm
little
interested.
Situation. I had his number blocked, but then like
You had him on everything else.
not Snapchat, but Facebook.
I mean,
he
yeah.
added me, and then he was calling me and texting me through Messenger until
Okay.
finally he stalked me, and then
Stalker.
So I knew we'd get him somehow. So that's how you do it. You just got to bait him in a little.
He's like, we're going to let her
I
cook.
blocked him.
I know what I'm doing.
Like,
all
we're
right?
gonna let her cook.
This is
Mom,
called
don't watch
journalism.
this.
This is called journalism.
So then he started.
Well, it wasn't.
I'm using that.
necessarily
This is journalism. Okay.
He started stalking.
I don't know if you would call it stalking.
Hit
but
us.
He was being weird.
What
Hit
was
us
he
with-
doing?
what's one story of a light that you think may have been some stalking?
At least light stalking.
Yeah, like
Him being outside my door. listening
that's
to me.
stalking.
Stalking.
That's stalking. What the fuck do you? That's not even light. That's the definition of stalking.
Someone, I don't feel safe that she is safe. I need somebody to watch her at all times.
That's
Keep these
fucking-
weirdos around.
Could you imagine? You think raccoons got into your trash outside? You go out there, you see them running, fucking knocking over your trash cans and shit, going up the street.
Why am I imagining a man scrambling on all fours?
Fuck! It just runs out.
I don't know why I got that visual in my head, but that's right. I'm glad you saw it too.
Yeah. You just stood outside your house.
Yeah,
That's
listening
crazy.
to while I was on the phone with Valdo.
So he was listening.
Wait a minute. I'm
We got
invested.
so many questions here.
Mom,
Clip it.
Don't watch this.
So, okay.
Okay.
So you're chilling in your house, la-di-da, on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
with Valdo.
And so did you hear a noise or something?
Heard nothing, and then I was talking to Valdo, and he texted me, and then I was like, "What the fuck?" So
Look
then
up.
I get up. No, he was like, "Who are you calling?" Whatever.
Who are you calling Big Daddy right now?
Oh no.
He was like, or after I seen that, I was like, "What the fuck?" So then I got up and I looked outside my window, and all I see is him walking towards my house.
Oh God,
That
this is
is
giving me fucking creepy pasta.
so
vibes.
fucking
Oh, these are
scary.
So I know we're like haha hee heeing, but this is what it's like to be a woman, like
Oh,
low
I
key,
bet.
like to be
Yeah.
serious.
I want a stalker so I can tell
No.
a story.
Well, anyway,
I'm just kidding.
Hey,
No, that sounds fucking horrible.
It's horrible. It's not cute.
I've never done some shit like that. I can tell you that much. I've never cared for someone that deep to where I need to do like wild shit like that. That's
Yeah,
insane.
it
that's
was pretty
insane.
Scary.
Like
I
I
had to
can be
wake my
down and
mom up.
depressed, but I would never do some shit like that.
So you know what the problem is right now? Social media makes it easy to stalk people.
Yes.
Especially because now Snapchat, when you look at Bitmojis, you can get their location and like how to get there. Like it tracks
Yeah.
you. So like anybody, if you get to make a random Snapchat and you add someone, you can find them pretty easily.
That's
Yeah,
fucking
that's why I've
crazy.
always had my like find my friends off on
Oh,
Snap.
yeah.
I have find my friends like my location on my actual iPhone, but it's with people that I know like would never compromise the location, and people who need to know where I'm at.
I don't have that one.
You ever been stalked at work?
No.
Girl, that
I don't
shit's
have a
scary
job.
too. Oh, you know what? You are a passenger person. I love this. Whatever this is.
Passenger bum.
I'm telling you, she don't know. Bum. Listen,
Wait, hold on.
I don't know if you're looking, but she's so beautiful. She has a cute little laugh.
Stalker, if you
gorgeous.
could put in the chat
No,
what else you
not
think
the-
of her.
No, not the stalker.
Okay, hold on. Back
But
to
she knows
this,
she's
back
not
to this
trying to
stuff.
work. She's not trying to drive. And
No.
honestly, there's a market for that, babe.
Back to this 48 hours fucking episode we're listening to right now. So fucking he's just chilling. So you just saw him like walking
Yeah.
up to your house.
You saw that?
Yeah, because he was by my neighbor's mailbox. Like, you've been to my house.
Yeah.
So the neighbors, like, across from the driveway,
Mhm.
he was by their mailbox. And I seen him walking.
How loud were you talking? Or he's probably just
Yeah.
He was literally right next to my door. And, like, well, anyways. And I think he was next to my windows also. Alright.
Ring the alarm.
He
Ring the
said no.
alarm. He said ring doorbell going off.
Oh, okay. It's still going. Get the,
There we go.
yeah, okay. I was about to say, there's the
Call
alarm.
the police.
That was him screaming when he heard you call him Big Daddy. Like, what's up? What you doing? What's up, Big Daddy? Hit it.
Screaming.
That was it. That's what you heard in the background.
I'm dead. For
That's
real.
crazy. And so what? Did you go outside and confront him, or like what'd you
I
say?
went upstairs and told my mom because I was still on the phone with Valdo.
Oh, that's kind of creepy.
And then I went
That is
upstairs
creepy.
to tell my mom, but I put Valdo on mute because we like were starting to talk at the time, and I didn't know how he would feel, you know. So then,
I mean, if I was a girl,
No, for real. That's how I feel right now.
I would have been like, "Hey, can you come over here?"
no, see, I was thinking about it, but then I was like, I don't know when this motherfucker is gonna leave. But anyways, I told him, and so for a while he was staying with me at my house, but then I just started going over to his, so I don't really care no more. I don't really.
You don't really care that you just got a dude that's chilling in your trash can. Just you're like a fucking DJ, bro. Calm it down. Like Jesus Christ, bro. What is this? Fucking Lotus? Calm down.
Not you talking about the club?
Yeah. Fuck.
I'm
They do that shit at Prime. That shit is so annoying.
Hey, I've never been there. Is it fun?
No.
You went
It's
on
not.
Easter. You went on Easter.
You was turning up on the Lord's Day on your son's
You went on
side.
with Jesus resurrected, bro.
Right. She's like, he has risen.
So we getting that risen.
Right. Period. I like
But
that. It was a good
that's
one.
crazy. A stalker.
Wow.
I mean,
that's weird.
I don't know, man. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be scared to just like go outside, take out trash and shit.
No,
You know,
for
as a
while,
girl,
Finally a dude who gets it. This is what we've been trying to fucking tell y'all.
I think
No, I've
the
always
Friday
thought stalker dudes
after
are
it
fucking
happened
crazy.
is whenever like I got my windows covered,
Mm.
and then I mean I have my door like always unlocked and open because
Oh,
I
okay.
do
Let
nails.
everyone know.
Oh well, it's not. It's always locked at night. It's always locked at night.
And the daytime
She's
too.
making it real easy.
I know you were giving him where to go.
Besides when I do nails is whenever it's unlocked.
He's gonna make
Wow.
appointments. Call himself Sarah.
Yo, dudes do that. I see all types of TikToks. I posted on my story, my business Instagram like a couple months ago, and this dude was like, if a chick ever pisses me off or like hurts my feelings or breaks up with me, I'm texting her last check or DMing her last check and canceling all of her appointments. I'm like, that's crazy.
That's a level of pettiness is that
That's
I like
crazy.
to watch, but I don't think I could do.
I could never do that.
Because my thing is like I want to be petty, but at the same time I kind of just want to get myself away from the whole situation. That's me. I'm just like I don't want to fuck with it no more. I'm done. I'm gonna get away from it, and then I usually just I fucking go ghost on it. That's what I.
Oh, you're a ghoster.
That's what I got
Wait,
told.
why is she laughing?
I don't know.
She knows something we don't know.
I just thought about what else has happened.
Wait, what?
My
What do you mean?
stalker.
What happened?
What happened? Go ahead.
No.
Give me-
Yeah,
I'm
you
sitting up.
can't do that and then not say nothing.
I don't.
And it looks funny.
Yeah, I know.
It clearly looks hilarious.
It's actually kind of scary.
Okay, then
Because
tell
he would
us.
like. Sorry, mom, but he would drive around my like.
Your neighborhood?
Yeah, like he would
Babe.
drive around my neighborhood and drive past my house. Like,
Cut the cameras. We need to get her into witness protection. I'm like fucking scared right now.
This fucking guy.
but I'm fine.
And has he done it like late since?
No.
Are you under duress currently?
No.
She said
After my
no.
mom told him to cut it out, he stopped.
That's crazy.
Okay, good. I believe that. There's something about a mom telling you better watch out that like kind of puts the fear in people. There's nothing wrong with that. Go mom.
The closest as men we can feel is having eventually a daughter go through something like this. That's close.
Not to be dramatic, but it shouldn't take having a daughter for you to feel empathy for.
Right,
her.
no, I'm saying like that's the closest we can
Oh,
come to
okay.
understanding.
Yeah, what are you, a toxic man? Gosh.
Yeah.
oh,
We're,
God.
we're
Sister.
both Sagittarius, Jake.
I was really
Are
intrigued.
you
Look how
one
I'm
too?
sitting. That's how intrigued
Hell,
I was. into
absolute
this.
hell. He was like, yeah.
I was like, tell me more. Tell me more. But back to wait.
yeah,
so how
true.
did ghosting get into the dude driving around?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm
I
go-
just thought about
Don't
it
try
while
to
you
wait.
were
Yeah,
talking.
literally. I was. What the fuck?
And she was
Anyway.
so tickled by whatever it was that was circulating through her brain. She was clearly.
Oh my
tickled.
God! He'd drive around my house.
No, literally, I'm like, girl, what? That's why I was like,
Starting to think you're a problem too, bro. Starting to think you were like, wait for me. Like, see if you can see me every time you come by. Felt like you egged it on, didn't you?
No,
I'm
'cause
coming to your
by this
house.
time
No,
he was
you
blocked.
are. Stop.
Bet you
Just really,
won't.
hey, I kinda
Bet
like
you
this
won't. Yeah, I know you're toxic.
Come find me.
I can tell.
No, literally.
Anyway, what I was saying about ghosting.
And he's like opening doors, and she's like, not in there.
That's like the
Try
playing
again.
Scream.
Yeah, literally. You
Where
know what I
are
mean.
you?
Yeah, dead ass. That's hilarious. I mean, it's not funny, but like, it's funny.
Marco Polo. That'd be great. You're playing Marco Polo with your stalker. That's what you're doing, bro. That's crazy.
That's wild
You
when
just
you really
need to
say
ghost.
that. Yeah,
You
take
just
a
need
page
to
out of his
ghost.
book. You just need to ghost.
Ghost.
I did.
When he's she did. Wait, is he
Except-
blocked or unblocked though?
He's blocked.
Except I was
kept him
like,
blocked.
except me, when I ghost, I'm like a ghost. I always come back and like have to spook you a little. And then
So you are toxic.
I starting to realize I've been like fighting this because like on Honesty Hour, I was starting to admit maybe I am a little toxic, but I don't do shit like that. Like I don't go texting you and shit like that. If you're ever going to receive a text from me, I was really drunk or I was drunk and someone didn't grab my phone. And I'm not even
me.
And I knew it was me. But I don't text anything crazy. I'm like, what are you up to? And that's it. And I'll be like, hey, bitch, you know, this and that and get all crazy.
People do that?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah, they do.
I've never got one, but I
People
know they
people
do.
send angry texts.
Don't-
I've seen that
really?
shit. I've seen girls get that shit.
Don't ever text the phone that I pay the whole entire fucking bill on with that mess. People do that?
Yeah.
So like, there's a thread going around or trend on Facebook where they show that post where a guy will like message a girl on Facebook, messaging you like a whole bunch of times, like, hey, what's up? Hey, how are you? Why don't you talk to me?
You fat
All right,
bitch.
yeah, you fat bitch. Fuck you. Hey, how are you? What's up? Let's talk.
Not funny.
That shit's so fucking funny. Could you imagine getting that shit? I'd be in fucking tears laughing. Like, you called me a fat bitch. Am I supposed to respond to that? And then we get to talking? Like, what?
It happens.
What is their fucking process there, though? It's like, okay, she didn't respond to the nice messages. I should call her a fat bitch and see if this one works.
This one understands because there's no logic. You're
That
totally
shit-
right.
That shit's so fucking funny to me. Dude, I watch shit and I look at shit and I'm like, gosh, I hope I never look like that. I hope I never do some shit like that. Maybe I just haven't found the one to do that shit with, you know? Maybe that's what
sound
I'm
like
waiting for.
You sound like somebody I know who's like, sometimes it really just takes that one person to bring it out of you. And I'm like, no, ma'am. I will always choose peace.
Everyone needs that special person they can go crazy.
Yeah.
No, hell. Hell 1 and hell
It's
2.
hell.
Is
For
hell.
someone, having someone that goes off on you,
That's crazy. Are you
It's
fucking
not
kidding?
it.
You know what I notice a lot?
What's that?
What are crazy fucking dudes like that?
Uh-huh.
Not to call out a race, but I'm definitely calling out a race. Is Mexican men, guys. They are,
Educate me.
dude. It just depends. Not all of them. I'm not saying all of them, but a lot that I've seen or known are fucking like they are crazy.
Really? Like they
like-
say crazy, you dumb bitch, you better answer the phone, like that type of
Like
shit?
they'll be aggressive like that, or they'll sit out. Like this is not the first time I've heard of a dude sitting outside of a girl's house or something waiting. And then every time I've heard shit like this, it's always been a Mexican guy.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm like, what the like? I know these motherfuckers are loved because they got moms and shit, and like, who the fuck is teaching these dudes that? Like, I notice this shit all the time. Like, some of these Mexican dudes are fucking nuts, and I've said this for a minute now.
I've
Dramatic. I'm dramatic, but
same.
but not to that extent.
So like you were shook by what she was saying, but like you weren't at the same time when you let it settle in. You're like, I mean, I'm not. You're like, that's
It's
not
not-
okay,
it's
but I'm
not
not
the-
surprised.
Yeah, it's not the first. I mean, I'm assuming he's Mexican, right?
Okay.
Bada bing, bada boom. Look at that.
Ah.
It was right again. Like, I'm just
That's
saying, like, I
crazy.
noticed that shit so much. Like, if anything we just said right now, you realize that, oh, I've done that before, and you don't think it's a fucking problem. It's a goddamn problem, bro. That is not love. No one knows what the fuck love is anymore. Literally, I don't know what love is, but I know that's not fucking love. That's just fucking psycho. I don't even know how to
You're a
fucking say the
fucking
word.
psycho.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just basic psychiatry. Yeah, you're a
But-
psycho. What she said, you're a psycho.
But-
for sure.
If I find the one who brings that out in me, then I guess I'll fucking do it. But whatever, fuck it.
Can I ask? Like, she seems to. I feel like I'm on her page. You want to be bothered? Struggle love is not fun, babe.
No,
No, it's not.
I'm literally, what is struggle love to you?
That hood ghetto shit where it's like, bah, 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 kicking in doors and shit, like that fucking Joy
No,
and fucking
never
Craig
had
on
that.
Friday.
No.
Where Craig at, bitch? None of your business.
No, I've
if you
never
weren't
had
acting
that.
crazy, you would know where your man who's not your man is at. And you wouldn't have your cousin's little sister, baby Tracy, stalking your ex-man if that was the case too. Like, struggle love is not okay. I shouldn't have to have my homegirl's baby cousin stalk you at the show.
This sounds personal. Is this a story?
No.
Has this happened?
No, this is the plot of Friday.
Oh, fuck. I'm a dumbass. I was like, wow,
No.
who's Craig? Let me know more. I was like, you got a cousin named Day Day, too?
Yeah, little baby cousin Tracy or whatever the fuck she said. But no, like, struggle love is not fun.
No, I don't.
It's not fun.
No.
I know you're being goofy, but I think I'm traumatized. I'm like, this shit's not fun.
No, I.
Dude, is it just like hot to you? I'm not trying to be weird. Like, do you just
Okay,
like, oh, that's
so
hot?
I've been on record saying, I've said this to two people before, and I will
Okay.
say it now.
Okay.
I said it to my mom once, and I said it to your sister once, because I'm really close with her sister. I told him, I was like,
Mm-hmm.
I was talking about a certain girl, and I was like, this girl's fucking crazy. I was like, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, this shit's kind of turning me on, low key. And that was my dick, right? But I was like, wow. I was like, I kind of like that. But now, I'm like, I'm good. I don't need that. I'm good. But I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of like, you're acting all crazy like this. For me, it kind of tickles me a little, but now
Okay.
I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, you're like, I'm too grown for that. What do you think? Would you ever be crazy for a dude? I will never. I'll pretend you're dead before I ever come stalking your fucking house or breaking the windshield out your fucking car.
Yeah, I would.
I got better shit to do, babe.
Yeah,
I got better shit to do.
You got to be at a level of boredom and craziness. to
That
do
dick must
shit
be
like that.
crazy for you to be kicking in somebody's shit. Dick must be on 10. because there is no fucking way. I'm sorry if your mom was watching this. There is no way
Listen,
that you'll
Gina.
ever.
Gina.
Oh my gosh, is that her name?
Yeah.
Hi, Gina. Sorry, we have to meet like this. There is no way that like any man would ever have me kicking. Not even. I don't really have celebrity crushes, but if I could just give G-Eazy one kiss, he would still not even have me acting that crazy. There's no way.
Yeah, I don't.
Over some pee-pee? Never.
Yeah,
No.
over some ween, there's no way.
Over
Ever.
some vagine, no way. Like I
Wars
can't-
have been started over coochie, sir.
My thing is like, because I talk so much shit
Mhm.
and I dog on people so much.
Mhm.
If people found out I was doing shit like this, oh my god, it would be like people would like
PR nightmare.
people would be like they'd be fucking me up with shit. That's what I think. I'm like, do you not have any self respect? And you know what I hate? This is what I really hate. The people who I sometimes chuckle at it a little too. The people who cry on the phone and say they're gonna hurt themselves. You know,
Bruh.
those people. I remember this girl was telling me. I was telling her about.
You've had somebody do that to you?
No.
Oh.
She was telling me. So we were talking about
Horrible.
someone I knew that did that, trying to get this girl.
Oh, okay.
And she was like, she goes, I hate motherfuckers like that. She's like, motherfucker, just do it, dude.
Do a flip. I'm kidding.
And I was like, I fucking love you for that answer. But no, I hate people like, I can't live without you. I'm gonna kill myself. I'm like,
Isn't
really?
that illegal in some states now? Like if you say that you're gonna kill yourself in order to like guilt someone like that, like a spouse or
it
like a
has to
partner or
be.
something, like it is illegal, especially after that girl. I think I was still in high school.
Oh, where she's told him to do it?
she was like, yeah, bitch, do it. Yeah, so when I just said do a flip just a second ago, that was completely a joke. But yeah, like because of cases like that, I mean, that made like probably global headlines, but it definitely made international headlines because I wasn't even anywhere near here.
Oh, really? I thought it was in the country.
Mm-mm. No, like I thought it was like in a different state, but it made like literally like internet, like national headlines because bitch was crazy.
I mean, if someone ever said some shit like that to me, I'd have been like, you are fucking out of your mind, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm deuces.
Yeah.
They say that if someone ever does that to you, to call the police and explain to them exactly what's going on,
That's
so it can
smart.
be documented. So that because that's like illegal. And also, if you're really not going to do it, say there was like crisis intervention sent out, they could actually be helping someone that's actually actively trying to jump off a bridge versus
Yeah.
you laying on your mama's fucking couch, talking about it with your knees kicked up. I'm going to kill myself if you leave me. Like, bitch,
LOL,
that's-
it's gonna happen. I'm gonna do it.
that's emotional terrorism. Like,
Nah,
it
that
really
shit-
is.
that
So,
shit's-
That's happened to me before. I went through that with a girl who was talking like that. She wasn't saying she gonna kill herself over me, but she was
Yeah.
talking like she's like past suicidal. She'd mentioned it's like, oh, I didn't know this going in,
yeah.
and we didn't really ever start talking because I didn't ever want to be a cause or something because of it. Like, oh, like
That's valid.
right? Like,
That's fair.
yeah.
I have
Yeah,
a
fuck
friend.
that. I'm
I have
glad
a
you-
friend. He loves. I don't know what his fucking deal is, but he
Religious?
loves like women like who are what is it? What did you say? I can't think of the word. right now.
Emotionally unstable.
Yeah, he's like, those are my fucking go-tos, bro.
No.
I'm like, you're fucking insane,
No,
bro.
highly do not. Yes, he is insane.
He's making them worse. He's adding
Yeah.
on.
No,
To it.
he's not. But he's not doing like shit to like
He's just watching
make him
it
go
burn.
over. He's like, they're just. This is how he's like, they're just freaks, bro. He's like, they do freaky shit. He's like, they're a little crazy, but he's like, they do freaky shit. I was like, I don't know. I don't really want to test that, but
Yeah,
I was
don't.
like,
that's horrible. So he's taking advantage of these bitches in their chronically hysterical emotional state for some good cooch.
no. He just saying, he's like, they are. He's not manipulating them or anything. He's just, every time he said it, he's like, they're fucking,
I
he's like, they do
understand.
the freakiest shit.
I know what you're
But
saying,
he
but he's
always-
saying he has a type intentionally. He said that's his go-to.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We won't go there. I know what I'm saying.
And I know what I'm saying. I'm trying to stick up for you, but I may have fucked you on that one because I may have said it wrong. But honestly, now I'm starting to think you're a piece of shit, bro. Fuck. This is what happens when I hang out with girls. I start to see their side. Am I gay? Am I gay?
No.
Is this gay?
You're just not an asshole. You're
Okay.
you have empathy for, you see women as human beings, which is a step.
I see women as human beings.
Put it on a shirt. Oh my god! Honestly, we could do numbers if we should go in together with the t-shirt business.
Wait,
I feel like
I
they'd
see
have
women as human
backlash.
beings.
Like,
Yeah,
I feel like
I've-
that would be
Really?
taken almost in like a.
They literally can look
Like
up an old episode.
satire,
Of me.
Yeah.
like irony.
Yeah, because they can
Yeah.
literally look up an old episode of me, and I'm calling like girls bitches and shit like that.
I call
Like,
bitches too.
There's
I
some
mean, if a
whores.
girl's a bitch, it's whores.
Those sluts.
Whores, those
She's like,
sluts.
there's whores out here. There's some whores in this house. Not in this one though.
Yeah, I feel like definitely with us that probably. I mean,
Okay.
that'd be cool. I want to get this shirt. It's called "I'm Afraid to Talk to Women." I really like that shirt. I
You
really
think that's like
wanna
a
get-
trick magnet? You think
Hey,
more?
No,
women
I
will-
just
oh,
really like that shirt. I
Can
think
I-
it's funny.
Can I say though that shit works?
I'm scared of women, or like saying like.
Or I'm
Weird
afraid- I'm
dorky
afraid
shit
to
like
talk to
that. I
women
see on TikTok, and
because
these dudes are pulling like. I'm like,
I can't say too much, but I have a friend who uses a really simple line on people, and it works like hot. I've watched him.
what's the line?
What's the game? What's
I
the
know,
game?
you
No,
can't-
because if I say what it is, everybody
Everybody's
who
gonna
knows
start-
me,
Oh,
no,
damn.
everybody who knows me knows who it is.
Oh, and they're like,
So
oh
I
my
can't
God, he
say.
said
I don't
that
have
to
a-
me.
But
I don't
he
have a
says
go-to,
something
though.
Cut it
really.
out.
He says, "Oh no, what? No, it's okay." Like I'm not gonna say anything, but he says something really simple, and I've watched it happen in live time, and I've watched it happen twice, I think, and I was like, every time, I was like, "Damn, bro," I'm like, "How you pull like that?
So
How'd you get that?"
So it's funny. There's a scene from Drake and Josh when it was still airing back on Nickelodeon where his mom was teaching Josh how to pick up girls. He said,
God.
go up to them, compliment them, and then walk away. Like, just compliment them
Yeah,
and then just walk
Hi.
away. No, well, not like that. Just say, like,
No.
you like something they're wearing and just completely, like, just walk away.
I mean, my go-to is like I always compliment a girl. I'm
Something to
just
keep
like,
their
you know.
attention, but keep them wondering, I guess.
Can I say that by walking away, you make it safer for the girl to accept the compliment?
Oh, like if
I'm
you
not-
were staying, you're making it feel like, okay, they're obviously trying to.
Yeah, it's like it seems transactional to me. I can't speak for you, but I'm older than you considerably. I've been running more game and have more game run on me than you have so far. But if you're staying there, so say I'm a dude, like, oh, your hair's gorgeous, and I like stand there and stare at her, which men do.
Yeah.
It's like like you clearly want something from me, or it at least appears that way, and that's very terrifying. Versus if you're like, wow, you have gorgeous hair, and then you like stumble past me and like and catch up with your bro, like, hey bro, I'm right here, like whatever.
Oh wait,
I'm
So I
just
thought
like,
it was a
okay.
dirty look thing.
No, because I'm like,
Dirty look.
okay, like I think maybe he meant that, but it's not creepy because he went and did something else. Yeah.
So don't stare. Don't do the stare.
Don't stare. That doesn't work. That's actually really horrifying to a lot of us. Now, if you can master the F me eyes in the stare, which is not easy to do actually, if you can master that, then that's fine. But if you just like think you're giving this like Rico Suave like fucking stare, you're probably not. You're probably like,
I've been fucking up.
yeah.
I'm here thinking I'm living in a movie
Yeah,
right now.
Can I teach the crowd? Yeah. Oh, you're already doing it.
Oh,
I was
no,
just
that
about to
wasn't the
say,
look. That
like,
was not
if-
the look.
Wait, which one
If
was
your
that?
eyes-
I was fucking around with.
Do it again.
Actually, that's how I look. Like I see a girl in the club, I'll see her. She'll look at me, or I'm assuming she's looking at me because I never know if it's my friend or not. So I just kind of get in front of him, you know. So I'm just like this, and I'm like,
Yeah. If you keep your eyes low,
That's
because
not what I do.
the bigger and unblinking your eyes are, the scarier it is. So yeah, if you keep your eyes low and you're just like doing like a little up, like a little whatever, that helps too. That's also
wait,
very
say-
discerning.
wait.
Like-
teach me the stare real quick.
Like if you're like looking. Well, I'm
That-
short. I'm short, so dudes are always looking down at me, or from afar.
So that and looking
just
down.
looking up, yeah, and like just making sure to move your eyes is the important part of this whole conversation. Because if you just like
Blink.
gently,
Don't blink.
like gently, no, do blink. Don't like
Oh,
You're just
blink
okay.
like that.
Don't blink too much.
Just like
But don't
blink,
blink
like
enough.
just look up and down and blink, kind of just what's up, and then she can either be like, what the fuck, which is
I
usually
do
what I
it?
do, or she could be like, oh my god, me. That shit still works like it worked in 04.
Wait, hold on. Okay, critique me. Okay, so I'm getting ready to do it. Ready?
Yeah, look at the camera like it's some hot
Okay,
chick.
okay, it's a hot chick.
Okay, and I'm your homie.
Why are you?
It's a little too far up, right?
Oh, okay.
Drop it a little.
All right.
You could open your eyes a little bit more. I know it's bright in here, but
A little smile. A little smile there.
yeah, and just like you asshole, you're doing this on purpose. But yeah, but just
Okay,
just
right.
looking real relaxed. You look like you're posing for an Abercrombie commercial. You know what's
Okay,
so
I got
funny?
it.
You strike me as someone that if in the actual moment, and if you're really relaxed, you'd be okay, and you'd probably have it. So I'm not gonna let this be a judgment on whether or not
I don't
think
have
you
it.
could pull.
I don't
pull
have
based
it.
on fit. You totally could.
No, I don't. I just
Listen.
I just be vibing. I really don't. I can't.
That's attractive to some people. Just
You know, a
vibing.
lot of times it's if I've ever a lot of times I've kind of gotten cool with girls is if I know one of their friends
Mhm.
and then I just start talking to their friend
Mhm.
and then I just kind of work from there. But if it's just a random girl, every once in a while, but I honestly though, a lot of times lately though, I've just been kind of just doing my own thing and not
feel
really
that.
just I've been going out there, enjoying the vibe, not really going for
You
it.
need to use that same charisma you used to talk to that stripper that whole night.
Oh yeah, I just talked to a stripper. She was very
Do you know about
nice.
this? She was very okay. Well, yeah, strippers are people too. So yeah, I'm sure strippers are fun. That's my goal.
It's people.
For, what did you say?
Strippers are not people.
They're
They're strippers. No, I'm
sex,
just kidding.
Sex work is work, and all work is work.
Sex work is work.
Yeah. So
Well, because I met
what was the stripper's name?
Nativity because all the wise men follow that star.
Which one? The brown.
Twinkle one eye. You know
Bro,
what I'm
you're
saying?
killing.
But she was very cool though. She was very nice. Met her in Texas.
Oh,
She's very
purr.
cool. I went
Texas
like
strippers different.
oh my god, bro. Texas strippers?
That's what I've heard.
Like a whole strip club here does not even have it on one stripper there.
No.
It is insane, bro. But anyway,
Well, then you need to, if you can replicate that game every time. If you can just casually befriend a stripper the whole night. that's
well, I mean,
pretty
she also
impressive.
came and sat right on my
That's what they do.
Yeah.
whatever what are these called, legs? And then she came and sat on my legs and then was like, "Hey, I heard it's your birthday," and I was like, "Yeah, it is." And then we just started talking, but like I was so. For some reason, I was so intrigued to actually talk to her because I was actually dead ass having like
Yeah.
a conversation, and you really don't have that with strippers these days, you know. And
Are you a connoisseur of conversations with strippers?
I mean, I've tried
That's an impressive skill.
because honestly, it's
That
Take
fun.
them away from
No,
their money like that? That's
Girls
impressive.
who-
No,
no.
they should know that you still pay them. That's my goal is to have like I'll pay for a $700 lap dance where I'm just getting all the bitches' makeup information. I'm like, where do you get your lashes at?
See,
What about
you're
your
paying
lip
way too
pencil?
much for that information.
Are you kidding? As a woman, that some of that information is valuable because some bitches gatekeep, babe.
No, I'm just saying you're paying way too much information. Honestly, you just tell her to come over and you just talk to her and have a normal conversation. Because think about it, a stripper, she's literally like a prop, basically, that guys are looking at all day, and they're not having
Are
conversations.
you calling
with her.
women items, Jake?
No, that what I'm saying is, but that's what we're seeing. That's
You know
what a
what's
lot
funny?
of us are seeing, though.
I wanted to do that, but I'm trying to practice like self control with like guests and things like that, and I'm trying to let him cook.
No. Because listen.
So-
I'm telling you, the average guy that goes in there,
Of course,
they are
yes.
a stripper. They are not a girl. You're
Yeah, they're
gonna
not a
have.
human being.
Exactly. And that's. But
I'm not saying that's true. I'm just saying that is their
But
viewpoint.
hold on though. See, my defense is that I had a conversation with her, and I didn't even have to spend that much money that night. Okay, because she gave me a bunch of free lap dances
Okay,
for free. Like, gave me. I'm not shitting you. Like 6 free lap dances.
that's a lot of money. It's like $600.
And I didn't have to pay. I only paid $40 that whole night.
Wow.
And exactly because I was talking to her and we were actually talking. Like, I found out this girl's parents didn't know she stripped. I found out that she was getting ready to go on a trip soon. I found out how she started stripping, and me and her watched a stripper, and she's like, "This is my favorite one." And we both sat there and were listening. Like, I'm telling you, I had a conversation with a stripper, got her Snapchat because I was like, "Oh, you're really cool, you know? Like, if I come back in town, hey, let's get a drink, you know?" Nothing like crazy like that. Did I slap her ass? Duh, I slapped her ass. Okay. Again, she's a stripper, but a human being stripper. Okay. So I was enjoying it. It was fun. It was exciting. Me and her were having a good time. If anything, I'd get her on the fucking podcast if I could, because I have so many more questions.
I have 2 questions for you.
Okay, let's hear them.
Okay, so do you still have her on Snapchat?
Duh, I have her on Snapchat.
Okay, period. Sit on that for a second. Okay.
Okay.
And the second one, are not all strippers human beings?
No, they are. I'm just saying. What I was saying was that the guys.
They see them as.
Were you seeing what I was saying?
I know. I'm just giving you a hard time.
Everyone gives me a fucking hard time. on
No,
this
everyone
shit.
does that to me. People realize they can get a raise. I mean, we have to work on it. I've gotten a lot better in the last like 2 or 3 years because I was constantly around people that would fuck with me, so I don't fall for it as much as I used to most of my life.
I heard I'm the fuckerer, so I'm the one who fucks with people.
Really?
But when they
I don't
fuck
do
with me, I
that.
just give
The
good.
fuckerer.
I just give really good emotion back. But that's not the point. The point is this. Strippers are human beings, and if you just sit down and have a conversation with them, they're actually really fun. Because I've always been like attracted just the talking wise to girls who are really open about freaky shit or like doing like the wild like shit like
I'm
that.
not judging. I'm not judging.
Like
I'm sorry.
like like the hoes in high school that were like really known and put themselves out there, like actually were like open about it. I wanted to go be best friends with them because I just like to hear their story, their war stories. War, not whore, war. War.
It's giving talk Valentina ally.
No, I'm not an ally. Fuck that shit. I just like listening. No, I refuse to be called an ally. It just it's cringe
You're
to
not
me.
an ally to the strippers or the
No.
gays. Are you homophobic?
I'll have you know right now, our TikTok says otherwise. I am not.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, we're cool. They are my boys.
He's like, I love the gays.
Love my boys.
So why are you so offended by being called an ally? It's a badge of honor.
No, it's just cringe. Being called ally is just so cringy to me. To me, I'm cool. I accept everyone. I'm cool with everyone. But being called an ally it just feels so weird to me.
Jake doesn't do labels.
Yeah.
Is it one of
it's
those like
different.
I'd rather be unofficial? Like I don't need that recognition.
He's like,
Yeah, I don't
he's
want
like,
it.
I'm
I don't-
unaffiliated.
I don't want to walk around and be like, I'm an ally to this group.
He's like,
and
I'm
this
an
group.
independent record label.
Yeah, literally. First of all, let me tell you what I am, how I can help you, how I understand you. No, shut the fuck up. Like I get you. Just talk to me. I'm like, oh, I get it. That's what I get. I'm not an ally. Fuck that shit.
Okay.
I'm a friend.
So strippers are in fact human beings to him, but he is not an ally because he doesn't like the grouping. He doesn't like the labelization of himself. That's not even a word.
Yeah. Fuck it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, whatever that bitch said, sure. What
Hey,
about you?
we don't call women bitches on this show.
Period.
We call them hoes. What were you saying? Slats. What do you think of strippers? Do you think they're humans?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds so terrible because I have a client who dances.
Yeah. Some of them.
She knows who she is. I love you.
Some of them.
Some of them what?
They're bitches.
There really are mean girl strippers. So when I was in high school, I used to watch stripper vlogs, like women who literally dance because I don't mean it because I don't mean it in a bad way. But yeah, like it's crazy. Like some of them are really mean.
Yeah.
Like just in general, in anywhere, in any city, in any state, any country.
and it's just like-
sure. There's just mean girls everywhere.
For what though? Like, what you got an attitude for? Like, you're
Fix
doing
your
what you
fucking
like to do.
attitude.
You're shaking the ass you like to have. You're shaking the boobs you have.
It's not even.
Why you gotta
just
be a
that.
bitch to
It's girls
everyone?
in general.
There's a lot behind people and their jobs. Like I'm not who my job is.
What do you do?
That's classified information.
Never mind.
I'm kidding. I do lash extensions. It's not that deep, babe. Chill.
Oh,
Relax.
No. Because I was about to make up a job for you right now.
Oh, okay.
That's
Wow.
all.
What do you think? What do you think I would be? So I'm an esthetician, but what do you think I would be if I wasn't doing lashes or skincare?
It had to be something with the body. Doing something with the body. like,
Her.
I figured hair, nails, something in that. It had to be something like that.
Oh, like beauty.
Yeah, I kind of got an idea, but
Okay.
and you kept saying clients, so I was like, all right, well,
I'm an escort. I'm kidding. I'm not. If my dad sees this, that is completely a joke. I'm completely fucking kidding. Escorts are humans too, but I am not one.
they're not, they're hoes.
Horse.
yeah.
You get her a button.
Yeah, she needs a button.
So I actually, fun story. I wanted to be a nail tech for a long time.
That's what she is.
I love that. Keep doing it. Don't ever give up. I don't care if you look at a set and you're like, damn,
Does
this
it
shit's
make
ugly
you
as fuck.
mad that there's like so much competition though in the city? Because I feel like everybody and their mama's doing nails.
Everybody's always gonna need their nails done, babe. Same thing with lashes. I was always really scared about competition. I've never had any issues.
I've never really thought about the competition. I've really just been like, oh, like I want to get better. I want to be like this.
She's John Cena to the haters.
I like that. See, that's why I always think like I feel like the city for like the longest, what a lot of guys I know were doing, they either becoming a barber or a rapper.
Or a Forex trader.
Yeah. Now it's real estate.
You know who you are.
Actually, real estate's the shit though. Kill you. You kill that.
That's
that
different.
one. I definitely like. I get it. But I also support barbers. But I just felt like everybody and their mama at one point was just. I looked on everyone's story, cutting hair, come through. I'm like, God damn. I'm like, don't we do anything else here?
It's a good moneymaker. I mean,
it is. I mean, it's a good hustle. I don't hate on it.
Go to college or anything for it. Just have some skill with some clippers, and
you
can make.
I don't hate on it.
You have to go to school. You have to get hours.
Yeah, you do have.
Well, I mean, if you want to put up your own shop, there's a lot of guys that can just do it pre-home. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. I mean, you can't. Can I be honest with you? There's having an MBA or having a business degree actually teaches you nothing about business. It teaches you maybe the shortcuts and shit and like taxes, but it doesn't actually show you like running a system that you put your taxes into, or like your scheduling system for your employees or for your clients, so on and so forth.
If that was the case, everybody would be successful.
Yeah, exactly. So it's really, what the fuck was I about to say? I was about to say something intelligent. I can't remember. Oh, can I give advice to barbers?
Sure.
Don't hit on your female clients. I'm saying this to 2 of them specifically. That's how you lose money. You said it's really lucrative. It's not lucrative.
Well, I wouldn't.
Weird.
Well,
I'm kidding. I'm just being.
I
a
wouldn't.
bitch.
Yeah, no. But I'm like,
get
okay,
mad.
that's
I was being
interesting.
shady.
Get mad.
Yeah, female clients. I can't think of too many guys that also do both. Just usually they stick to the guys.
Okay, so see, I didn't know that was a thing. So I use, you know what the cut is?
The cut.
The app, like to find barbers.
Oh, I didn't even know that was an app.
Yeah, one of my this Buffalo Wild Wings I used to go into all the time. There was this cute little kid. He was in college. His name's Jeff. If you're out there, he's super cute, little white kid with cool sneaker game. His little girlfriend's
Jeff?
bad too.
Jeff,
cute little couple. He put me onto that because actually 3 years ago yesterday, I buzzed my head for the first time. Like was a bald baddie for a while. But yeah. So anyways, I used the cut. And the first dude knew that I was a woman. Well, the picture on my thing is clearly me with a wig on and hair. So it was very obvious. Actually, I think it was my real hair still. He knew I was a woman, and I messaged him. I was like, hey, like, by the way, like, I'm a woman. Like, do you know that? He's like, oh, yeah, like, it's fine. Like, I could tell in your picture. He's like, yeah, like, I cut women's hair. He's like, I have actually, like, 4 or 5 female clients that see me regularly, like, every, like, 2 or 3 weeks. I was a 3-weeker. And I was like, okay, like, whatever. So I saw him for, like, 6 or 7 months, and then I grew my hair out for 15 months, and then saw a different barber. And the first barber definitely will probably end up watching this. He'd be stalking me. But the second one, I like
got
walked.
a stalker. I want a stalker. Bro.
I like walked in.
I want
and
a fan.
He like looked at me.
I'm just kidding. I don't want a fan.
I like sat down and I had my hair picked out. Like I looked fucking crazy. It was like 10 o'clock in the morning on like a Saturday. And he looked at me and I clearly wasn't a mom because there's women in his barbershop all the time, but it's usually because they're a mom and they're bringing in like their children to get cut. So there's women in there regularly, but not to get cut. And I like looked at him and he's like, are you Shelby? And I'm like, yes. And I was like, is it okay that I'm a woman? He's like, yeah, that's fine. But like, do you want me to like cut your hair still? I was like, do you know how to use clippers? Do you have a license? Are you okay? And he's like, yeah, this is weird. I was like, you've never cut a woman before? He's like, no. And I'm like, how long have you been cutting hair? He's like 4 or 5 years. And I was like, you never cut a bitch's hair? He's like, you don't even
There's
like.
a lot of barbers I know though who probably have never cut a
That's
girl's
weird.
hair.
No, I will say there are also, I didn't know this, there's a lot of dudes who don't want women in barbershops at all. Like it'd be different. Like if you're bringing your son in there to get his hair cut and he's little, like they don't care about that, but like they don't want women in there. I always tell them, I'm like, no, go ahead, talk about what you always talk about. Go ahead. This is a locker room. Forget I'm here.
See, that's like girls who go in the strip clubs. Do you guys do what you want to do? And we're like,
I love going to the strip club. Are you kidding?
I ruin sometimes for the guys because
Really?
like I've known girls that wanted to go with their boyfriends.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's not a good idea.
Okay, so
that
obviously
guy's
the
not
difference
gonna have
between being
fun.
in a relationship, taking your girl, and then taking your girl best friends.
Girl best friends is a whole nother story.
I have,
Because they'll be rooting for you, but you take your girl. It depends. If you and your girl have a mutual like thing.
well, yeah, of course.
But sometimes some of them girls just want to go just to see how it's a trap.
You just sitting there
And
with
it's
your hands in your lap, just fucking
I don't really ever stare at these girls. I usually come and get a drink. They have good drinks here.
for the buffet.
Yeah.
I have a client who, her and her husband, they go to Vegas all the time and they go to strip clubs in any state. That's what they like to do. That's something that they like to.
See, I mean, there's like stuff like that.
Yeah,
but-
and they go in, they go together. It's like a must, like when they go to Vegas. That's why I love them. If you guys are watching this, I love you guys. But yeah, but I don't know. How do you feel? Have you ever been to a strip club? You're not even old enough.
I've been one time.
Have you?
But-
Do they let them in at 18?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I
Good
didn't
thing
know
she's
that.
20.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Anyways, I went one time with my ex-boyfriend.
Okay.
It was not a good experience.
Disaster.
I'm telling you.
You don't have to talk about it, but do you want to tell us about it? Because I'm interested.
Talk
I
about
mean,
it.
we just sat there.
You just stared at each other.
No, like I
What a
was
date
watching
night.
the girls, and like we were with his friends also, and then but also like I was kind of like it was a trap. I was like, what the fuck? Like no.
I'm telling you, it is like you can only do that with a certain kind of freak. You know what I mean?
I would, you know what would be the bigger problem?
Is
If
that
my
an
dude
ally
took me to
thing?
a strip club, I'm not worried about you. I'm worried about me. I love bitches. I would be
Of
so.
course.
You guys are too. I love the little like Three Musketeers thing we have going on. No, I love it. It's not a trap. Like I don't care because this might sound like really bitchy of me. You're not taking her home. Like be fucking for real.
What do you
Go up
mean?
and
She was
saying,
on
like,
me
I
all
have a better
night.
chance of taking it off than you do.
Right. Period.
And this shit gets wild when women
That's
go
what I'm
in there.
saying.
Is that in Texas?
Yeah, I was like, oh my god. I
Yeah.
was like, that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it just depends. Like, I'm not worried about it. Like, if you're secure and I'm secure, it's fine. No, I will say, not every relationship that I've been in do I feel like that could be. Like, I could think of like 2 or 3 that there's no way we could have ever went to the strip club together.
Oh,
Too much
no.
insecurity.
Yeah, that one
But
I was not secure.
But I can think of 2. I could think of 2 dudes I dated that for sure off the top of my head. Probably more, but for sure 2 of them. I can just think like we would be just like talking about it the night before. Be like, hey, we should go to the strip club tomorrow. I'd be like, yeah. You sure you want to go? Yeah, absolutely. All right, we can go. Okay, so I have a question for you. So you said you were with old boy and you were with his friends. Were you like the only girlfriend
I
or chick?
was.
That's weird.
Damn.
That's really.
I was one of the boys.
Oh, see, that's good and bad. How do you feel? How do you feel about that? I have been one of the boys, just as a friend, just as like a homegirl.
Yeah.
I've
I'm one of
always
the
been
girls
boys.
today.
Yeah, I was just about to say you're one of the girls.
One of the
She's
hoes.
a city girl today. I'm passing out pro bono certifications today. Honestly, you really earned yours. So yours isn't really pro bono. You earned yours today.
What? Bono?
Pro bono,
What is that? I've never heard that
like
before.
like
For
for free.
free.
For free.
Pro bono.
It's Latin.
Oh,
It's an
Wow.
abbreviation.
I
Kind of
should
like
know it then.
kind of like MO. Like people are like, oh, but that's not my MO. Do you know what that means?
Yeah.
Mo-
You were
Okay.
thinking
Modus.
something dirty, weren't you, Jake?
I
Yeah.
do.
Modus operandi means your normal
Maybe.
mode of activity or practice.
So I'm pre-boner. That's what I had to go for. So what were you asking? Well, and then we'll finish it off
I
there.
forgot.
No,
what
she was
about-
asking. She was asking. She's pre-boner or something.
Oh,
Oh,
talking
no.
about being one of the boys.
Yeah, one of the boys. So what in your life? Like I've always been one of the boys my whole life. So in your experience, and I grew up with hella brothers too. So
I personally like being the only girl in the group,
okay.
but
less trauma.
no. But like I always turn one of the boys whenever I'm in a
My
relationship.
favorite joke.
Mhm.
Like with my ex-boyfriend, I was friends with all his friends before I even met him.
Mhm.
So with the current one, I'm not really friends with his friends.
Okay. How do you?
Fucking
what's
lie.
the-
Oh, well, I'm talking about like
First of all, I was
trailer
friends.
parks, peasy.
Oh damn! I was about to say because I was the first. I was friend first before you even
Yeah.
met him.
Yeah, I was friends with you first before I
Yeah.
even met him. But I mean, we're besties. So
Who?
we're not besties.
Who us?
PR team.
Oh.
Only PR
Yeah.
team.
No.
yeah,
it's,
PR nightmare right now.
Okay, I got confused for a minute. It's because I didn't want to say it. It's gonna be so awkward if I say it. It's then the gym staring at the camera is gonna. Okay, anyway. But anyway, yeah, you don't. So you like hanging out with guys?
Yeah, they're pretty fun. But
You like hanging out with dudes? All right, cool.
Yeah.
It's less drama.
no, I don't say that.
Okay, you know what? We need to end this shit. We need to end this shit. Okay. Well, this was a fun episode. I was really engaged. I honestly got in touch with my what is it? Ally
Your
stuff?
allyship.
My allyship. I don't want to be an ally. I just want to be a friend.
He's like, I don't want to be.
And I
an
think that's
ally.
what we should. We're titling it "Heavy Ally" too. I like that. You gave me such and pre bono in the descriptions.
PR.
PR.
Pro. PRO. Pro bono.
Pro bono. Anyway, thank you, Olivia, for coming on. You're always
You're so welcome.
You're always a blast. I always enjoy talking to
PR
you.
team coming through.
PR team. She is our
Yeah.
PR team. She's forever
love
sharing
that.
our stuff. And if anyone's a stalker out there, and
Fuck
is
you.
Yeah, watching her right now, you piece of shit.
She's been dying to talk about this.
No,
Continue,
literally,
yeah.
literally. You need to chill the fuck
Sorry,
out,
Mom.
bro. That shit's crazy. Like, honestly, bro. Like, that is not love.
Give it a rest.
That is not how you win a girl over.
You're committing a
You're
federal
committing a
crime.
crime. That is insane. If you, in your head thinking maybe she'll love me if I show up more, that is not the way to do it.
It's not how it goes.
Anyway, you had your chance when you dated her.
Sorry,
Now,
Mom.
Exactly. Sorry, Gina. Fuck it. Baldo's here now. Anyway,
I'm
thank
dead.
you for coming on.
Yeah.
I enjoyed this. With Valdo, it's always us just talking shit and being angry
Yeah.
with each other and just,
Yeah.
They're
Didn't
a
I-
couple.
Yeah. Did I? So you're like third wheeling, basically.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. Didn't I comment one time that you guys needed therapy, or was that the caption?
yeah, we had our therapy session.
Yeah, I
People
was
thought
like,
we were a
I
couple.
fully agree. I'm like, not that you guys are a couple, but that y'all need, like, you guys need a mediator. Wasn't that you?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
I think a new therapy session is coming soon because me and
Yeah.
him have been
They
on each
need
other's
it.
throats lately.
You know what I want to do? I need to invite myself to this therapy.
Why you keep making yourself like sound like a couple, man?
Yeah.
We're not a couple. I'm just
They're
saying.
friends.
What did you
We're
say?
a couple of best
You said you're
buds.
in each other's
Kidding.
throats. Is that what you said?
In each other's throats or at each other's?
What did you say?
We're in. Anyway,
He's
thank you
gonna
for coming
hate
on.
you.
I appreciate
Yeah,
it. Well,
thank
fuck him.
you.
Fuck him. He's a fucking asshole. I love him, but fuck it.
Thank you for having me on. Can I invite myself to that therapy session? I'm gonna go to like Savers and get like an oversized like 80s 90s like pantsuit coat. I'm gonna look like Dr. Phil from like 04.
You're gonna be the mediator next time.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the mediator, and I'm gonna have on like readers with like the little pearl chain.
Oh, you're gonna hear us like go at each other because
But I think she could solve your guys's.
yeah, because honestly, I learned so much. I learned how to stare at women now in the bar, and I learned that strippers are human beings, and I also learned that we don't call them bitches anymore.
We call them whores.
And that's where we'll leave it. Adios, bitches.